Ida for asking my best friend to not date my ex. 2 years ago, Sarah, F23, and I, F22, entered a loving, but secret relationship since Sarah wasn't out. Our mutual friend Max, M23, entered the picture, and our dynamic shifted. As the summer passed, the three of us spent time together. When school started, Sarah stayed home since she graduated, but we still dated while I grew closer to Max. However, when Max broke up with his girlfriend, he asked if he should date Sarah, to which I obviously shot down. When I asked Sarah to set boundaries with him, she refused, confused over how it would make him feel since he was still unaware of our relationship. This led to tension within the three of us, and I exploded on both of them. When Sarah and I broke up, Max asked Sarah out a week later. She told him no and explained that me and her were once together, but told me that she was flattered and flustered when he asked her. The following semester, Sarah and I were hooking up and Max began dating someone else. Sarah continued to discuss her feelings about Max with me despite me telling her it made me uncomfortable and would get mad when I told her how much I cared about her. In May, they talked about their friendship. He told her he still thought about her and said him and his girlfriend were breaking up when he graduated. Sarah and I agreed that was kind of sleazy of him. When Max and I graduated, Sarah and I got back together. Sarah confronted him on how he acted, and Max assured me there was nothing to worry about. Sarah was adamant about keeping Max involved in our activities while maintaining secrecy about our relationship. During a rough week, I told Max we were back together. When I told Sarah I told Max, she felt completely betrayed, but I told her the secrecy despite him knowing our history felt like it was to keep the door open with him. We broke up. Max and I still hung out, and about a week ago, he again reassured me that he didn't have feelings for Sarah, but 2 days later, a mutual friend told me Max and Sarah confessed feelings to each other, but said they didn't want a relationship, and would figure things out the same night he talked to me. When I asked Max about it, he dodged the question, by saying I can't say whether or not I do since things can change. I spoke with Sarah and she suggested that she might end up dating Max, which devastated me. The next day, I called Max sobbing and begged him not to date Sarah. He explained their situation, but I demanded that he not date her if he cared about me. He agreed, but I felt controlling and terrible and awful. I want Sarah to be happy, but I feel that if they date, it would be borderline cheating as their dynamic has been something I've been made to feel crazy about despite the flippant nature of their feelings. At the same time, I feel awful for asking that they not date since it really isn't something I can control. I miss both of them as my friends and I'm not sure what to do.